Seeing how many people doesn't know how to start business when they are so many business owners out here that can be giving them the tea. But I decided to give you all the goodness. So let me.
Hey, what's up, Wildcats? And today we'll be doing a video on how to start a business from scratch. And my name is Symone, but if you are a new subscriber, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you can do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell, and you will be notified when I upload videos, which is every 3 days, or at least I try to. And if you're a new subscriber, hey, how you doing? Hey, where you been? Sorry, I had to clear my throat. But gonna get into the video. I would say I have a total of 10 steps on how to start a business from scratch, because everything I've seen on YouTube is basically how to a startup already, from like they already did everything, but they not like telling you what to do. So I took the liberty, as somebody that's going to be starting a have a business launch by the end of the year. At least I'm trying to have a business started launched by the end of the year and everything. And I just want to take the liberty of telling y'all how to start it up, because it was like it would be great to have that extra information that nobody's getting. So I would say step one would be choosing a business name. I say choose a business name off of interest, and you can also look it up, or you can have companies like do a business name for you, but you literally have to do like interest and everything anyway. So I'm like, just go based off how you feel, what you think is a good fit, and what sounds good, and just like interest, what people might think about you, or like a color or something. So mine specifically is called Sweet Pink Inspiration, because everybody that I talk to calls me sweet. My favorite color is pink, and I say inspiration because I want to be an inspiration person, an inspirational talker, an inspirational person in general. So that's why my business is named Sweet Pink Inspiration. I would say step two would be do your research on the web builders. And I'm sorry, you might see me reading, but I'm like literally have a whole list right here of my steps, so I can know what step by step process. But like I said, do your research on a website builder, because it's plenty out here. So you have GoDaddy as a website builder, you have Wix as a website builder, you have Shopify. You have plenty of them. Just do your research on which one you think is best for you. Try all of them, see which one you think, and get rid of the rest. Simple. But also, I would say, while you building your website, also think of a good domain, because if you don't want, you want to already have your business name done. So with me particularly, I still have my regular domain that I got from Shopify. I haven't changed it yet. The one I'm gonna change it to is called Sweet Pink Inspiration .store, because it's going to let you know that it's automatically a store. It's not a plain website. It's not something that like, oh, what is this? You already know because it says .store, so you don't have any reason to sit here and think it's anything else. Okay, I would say my step three. What type of business are you? Are you in are you in person only, or are you online? Are you trying to do both? I would say with my business, I'm particularly retail. Why? Because I would be selling clothes, gym apparel, phone cases, Tupper glass, banks, different things like that. So figure out what type of business you want to be first. Then you figure out if you want to be in person or online. Me particularly, I want to do both, because I want to be able to promote my business in person, which is called branding. So when you're doing this, you're branding your company, you're making it well known that you have a business out there and you want people to know about it. So I would say personally, I'm starting off doing online first until I have the money and enough of twice as much inventory to be in person. Why? Because it's more reach to more people. So online, you're reaching out to everybody in the United States, everybody in different countries and everything. But in person, you will be a local business owner and you're just going out and to the mall or whatever, having a booth and just like putting it all out there that you have a business and be able to get sales in person. So you can also have a business running in person and also online to have double the revenue. But if you only have the option to do online, I would say do what you can. I'm just telling you what I'm doing as a upcoming business owner and entrepreneur. Then I would say myself or would be logos. Try different logo apps or different logo sites that if you are trying to customize it the way you want to, try different things. I'm telling you, I tried personally like 4 different apps before I got to the last app that I liked the most that made my logo stand out to something I actually want. So the app I use personally, what I would put in the description box, it's called Logo Maker and it's on the iOS App Store. And I used this one because I felt like it wasn't as basic as other ones were, where it was like literally just shapes and you just try to make it from there. Like no, it had like already had some stuff set up for you. So it's like, okay, it was more of customize it the way you want to. And then I went from that, then I created my logo, which I will put right here and show you how my personal logo for my brand and my business looks. Then I would say myself, 5 would be business cards. You want your business cards to look as professional as possible, but if you're on a budget, still remain in your budget because you don't want to go over that. Right now, I have not purchased mine because I am still in development of getting everything else done. So I'm still trying to make sure if I'm doing anything for my business, I want to do all at once. I want a lot of things coming in at once, so I won't be like, oh, I might forget about it. Why? Because you got natural things in life going on. So you don't want to sit here and just buy your business cards and buy the domain and everything. You have your domain done, all that, and it's just like you forget you got that coming because you got to work 5 days a week. So I'm like, okay, try to do it all at once or try to have the money saved up so you can be able to do it where you won't have to forget. You always going to stay up on top of it. Also with the business cards, you also got to think about your phone number and what phone number for your business and what address. I would say for address, buy a PO box starting out because you don't want your home address out there and being for your business because you think about it. How many people is going to, if you put on your website direction, it's going to pop up. They're going to pop up at your house. So it's like you don't want somebody to do that. So I would say start up, buy a PO box, put it there. So they know that where you're located, business hours and everything. Put it on your business card. Put your phone number on your business card. I would say get a business number that allows you to have texting first off, because a lot of people do not like to have phone calls because they automatically gonna think you're a telemarketer. If they think you're a telemarketer, they're not gonna answer. So I would say get one with texting so you can be able to text them if they are not sure. Sorry, my words are freaking bad. If they are not sure who you are. So just write up like, hey, this is the CEO of Sweet Pink Inspiration, Symone, da da da. I want to let you know that I have got an inquiry that you wanted to get this and everything so it can be very professional and I know that you're not a scam artist or a telemarketer or something that's like annoying or anything. So I'm like, there. But also know that when you're looking for phone numbers, be aware that when you do trials and everything, stay up on your trial dates and everything because you don't want to sit here and put your card in there and you don't remember what day it is or you don't have anything done as far as trying to make sure that is done because it's just like it's going to be embarrassing having your phone number there for a week and then nobody can contact you because you don't have it paid. So know that beforehand before you try to do all that at once because that's why I did not get my business cards or anything sent out yet because I'm going to wait to get my P.O. box and my phone number at the same time so I can be able to put in my business cards and have it shipped out to me. I would say step 6 would be having a thank you card. A thank you card would be a thank you purchase. Thank you for purchasing and then like So showing your socials and everything, basic things about the business, front and back, showing that you are very serious about having your business and you really appreciate that you out of that you came and purchased from us. Why? Because they didn't have to purchase from you. So when you send out a thank you card, it's appreciation that you're showing to them that you are very grateful for their business, and they're more likely to come back if you put a promo code. So from my perspective, that's all I'm gonna do with mine. I still have not created mine yet because I'm still looking at different ones, but I would say that's what you need to start off. I messed up 7 would be, what do you want to sell? You don't need to start a business card or any of that if you don't know what you want to sell. So like I said, particularly with my business, since I'm retail, I would be doing casual clothes. I would be doing gym apparel, male and female. I would be also doing jewelry, phone cases, tempered glass, and then I will also be doing power banks and more to come, depending on how things sell. So, and then I'll also have a suggestions pin at the bottom where it says, if you have a question or anything, that pin is for questions about the business or recommended products that you would like to see and everything like that. Why? Because when you're a business owner, you have to look at the perspective of what you like, and then also when you're purchasing your inventory. What would somebody else like? Would they buy this? Would they buy that? You have to think as a customer as well. Because if you wouldn't buy it, nobody else would. And that's what you got to think about when you're getting your inventory. So that's why I'm like, okay, what do you want to sell? That includes inventory. Because you don't want nothing sent to your house and then you thinking it might sell good and then it ends up not being that good because you were thinking that it was good on your part, but you wasn't thinking as a customer. So always looking at perspective as a customer, or if you don't think that you can do that, ask somebody around you, ask your friends, ask your family. They're there for support. They're there to help you. If they not there to help, if they cannot give you an opinion on just looking at a product, then they should not be your friend. Why? Because if for example, I have my homegirl. She literally, I show her a picture of this top and this skirt that I was like, I wouldn't personally wear this because I don't particularly like tight clothes on myself. I like clothes that's like baggy and everything because I don't like to be sexualized. Why? I'm like, yeah, I look good, but still I don't like to be sexualized. That's a side note. Sorry, get back into the video. But I'm just saying that I sent her that. I was like, okay, this is something I would think that a lot of people would like as far as the customer wise, because a lot of females nowadays get this. And I was showing a picture right here, and she was like, "Yes, I will buy some. I will buy that from you." She was like, "That's bomb." I was like, "Girl, you funny." I was like, Elisa lets me know that she likes it. So I was like, "Thanks, boo." And then I was like, okay, well, I got one set of clothes that I was gonna get for inventory for sure. And now I was going to get different sizes to make sure everybody gets their size. If you need a custom size, just like I said, hit the pin and you already know. What color you want, what size you need. We're going to try to get you that, honey. But, okay, from there, I forgot where it's at. Hold on. But like I said, there was the step 7. Step 8 will be vendors, trying to look for vendors. I would say vendors, look hard for vendors because you might think this vendor might be good, but it might be somewhere cheaper. So look at different sites, look at different vendors because you can always find something good when you do your research. Do your research, please, because if you don't want to settle for one vendor and then like what if something happens or what if they don't no longer carry that or something like that and it's selling like bomb good on your website. So you need to try different vendors just so if you don't like this from there, then you can try different things. So always think of that when you are trying to choose a business. Then I would say step 9 would be set a budget because You don't want to go over too much and you don't want to go over too little. Like, you don't want to be doing the most and have everything being expensive, or you don't want to do the least and make everything so cheap. Because at the end of the day, if it don't look professional, they don't think it's going to be real. So I would say try to get everything that looks very good and very professional, but also keep in range what your budget is. So I would say a step budget would be good for beginners. Would be $500 to $1,000, because you got to think about labels. Then you also got to think about shipping labels, regular labels. What's I meant? Regular labels for your products, shipping labels, printer, ink. You got to think of all that. You got to think about packaging, all that. So if you don't have a set goal on budgeting, you're going to mess up your business from the get-go, because financially, if you're not keeping up with it and keeping up with your receipts and everything, you're going to mess yourself up. And I don't want that to happen, especially when you're just not starting out and you're so excited. So I'm like, be very financially money management, financially stable. Be able to do budgeting. Then I would say with step 6, create a business plan. Do a 1-year plan on what you want to do that year, how much you want to make, and everything. Keep up in your inventory, what's selling, what's not selling, and what's not selling, get rid of, and don't get it again. Just keep up with everything. Just if you stay organized, your business will run a lot smoother, I promise. And then last and final step I would say is step 10, because I know this video is getting long. I would say step 10 would be have a 5-year plan on what you want your business to be at in 5 years. Because if you have a plan for the first year, you already know what you're going to do, how to get there, everything, or what to strive to get there. Not how to particularly get there, how to strive to get there. If you do a 5-year plan, if the 1-year plan works out perfectly, then when that 5-year plan gets written out, then you will have more of a goal to reach within that 5 years. So if you want to have your business license, if you want to be able to have $100,000 in revenue and more, you'll be able to do that. Why? Because you did a step-by-step plan and kept up with it, and you did the trials and errors to see what was good and what wasn't good, and what you want to do for your business. So if you keep that in mind and have that written down, first off, you'll be able to see your growth in your business and be like, and when you look back at it, like, I accomplished so much as a business owner, and you'll be so proud of yourself. Then on top of that, when you get enough revenue, like if you get at that $10,000 to $50,000, $100,000 in revenue, if you want to go and get a business loan in the future, then you'll be able to get that, because you have a step-by-step plan, your budgeting, because they know how much you're spending. You know how much you need. You know what you need, what you want, and what you get, and everything. Then that 5-year plan, they'll see that and be like, well, they are very serious about their business. So obviously, we need to look into it and see are they ready to sit here and launch bigger and better for themselves. So you gotta think about that when you also doing your 5-year plan. And I would say this would be a beginner's guide on how to start a business from scratch. But if you like what you see, please leave a thumbs up and let me know. If you have any questions or any concerns about anything, or any help with designing anything, you can personally email me in the description box. My email is in the description box. Please put a subject so I can know who you are, because all my emails go personally to my phone. But if you have a comment at all about how to go about things as far as how to start things on Shopify, or have any questions particularly towards business, then leave a comment and I will get back to you immediately. And I will see y'all later.